All right, we are recording.
All right, so first audio sync. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin,
And I'm Gabe.
and this has been. What?
What do you mean? And this has been.
This has been. I already screwed it up.
Yeah, this is the opening, not the ending.
This
will be the first episode of our hopefully mini podcast that we plan on releasing. What you agree on the Wednesdays?
on Wednesdays, yeah.
All right.
Although this is Wednesday, so it might just be posted on Thursdays.
Well, we could just postpone this to next week.
That's true. We could do that.
Wait,
Okay, then.
Wait, today is Wednesday?
Yeah, today is
I thought
Wednesday.
today was Tuesday. Huh?
No.
I gotta fact check you.
Yeah, Monday was when DJ left. Tuesday has been just kind of like a gap-free day. And,
Oh, hey, look, today's Wednesday.
okay. So we could hold it off for whatever days on Wednesday next week.
Yeah.
So,
So what should be the topic? The starting of the podcast? Or...
right, it's a very interesting process, first of all, considering that the pilot episode, which is episode 0,
I'm still trying to figure out the bugs on it because I recorded it on my phone and it only records ringtones, so I have to find a way to convert it from a ringtone to MP3.
yeah. And so when we tried opening up the file for it, it just said, like, my computer can't read this. I'm like, damn it. How about we just put on editing software? Maybe it'll play. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we waited the year for his editing software to load and then all for nothing.
Right, so this might just be the pilot episode. Well, we'll find a way to bring that one back.
Yeah,
Because
we'll find a way to throw episode 0 onto it. It's no film though. It's all
it's
audio.
just, yeah, it's just audio. We're actually, to the entire process, we were filming, or no, we were recording at like, what, 1 o'clock at night?
No, it was way later than that. We left in and out at like 1:30.
Right.
It was around 3, I believe. From 3 to 4 we talked.
Yeah. Yeah, we just started chatting, because I don't know how the idea of a podcast came up, but I'm sure you suggested it.
Yeah, I suggested it. I think we were, what's it called? Still at Internet when I thought of it.
Okay.
So there's that.
Yeah, I never really considered doing podcasts because like they are so long, and to be a viewer or listener of the podcast, you have to know the people, right? I mean, we have our 116 people, but I was wondering how could that bring in more subscribers, more viewers? That was my concern. But after our little test drive with the pilot episode, I found it to be very entertaining, and so
The pilot that will probably never be seen or heard, actually.
so I thought, let's just give this a shot and see what happens. After all, DangIT Productions is just a mess of whatever videos I felt was right for the channel. You
Yeah.
had like very random videos of dogs. You had the vlogs, which ended up being canceled, and then the skits and the assortment of other random videos as well.
Our copycat videos over here and there.
Yeah, copycat videos. Speaking of copycats, our most famous video right now, Let It Go, is over 4,000 views. So
You know what that means, right?
it's below 3,000. It's under 9,000.
It's under 9,000, but no, that means that you finally beat out the Harlem Shake
Yes.
video, which plagued your existence.
The Harlem Shake. Let me tell you about the Harlem Shake for a second. That video, that accursed video, has been the most popular video like since the
For like
trend.
a year?
Since the trend began. It was the most viewed video on the channel since then, until Let It Go came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I think it was longer than that.
Maybe a month, maybe.
Probably a month.
But still,
That's 1,000 views a week.
I mean, I understand like trends and stuff, but the Harlem Shake, to have that as your most viewed video today is kind of sad at this point.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone who has that.
As their most viewed video, or their only video. And if it's your only video, get off of YouTube.
You need to get off. You need to find some ideas, sir or ma'am.
Put up a video of your cat. Just don't have that be your only video.
Or just have a video of a bunny eating raspberry.
Yeah, that's always famous.
How many views does that have? That's like 4 million.
Dude, I don't even know. I didn't even bother to check it. I saw it. I'm not going to click on that on principle.
That's ridiculous.
I
Like,
refuse to give another stupid video idea another view just because You have to watch it.
That was my concept. Like when I saw the Thanksgiving video.
What Thanksgiving video?
It was a song, pretty much, about Thanksgiving.
Was it like a Rebecca Black type
Kinda,
song?
yeah.
Oh, gross.
And I was like, I hate this. You know what? I'm not going to share this. You know why? Because it's only going to help out that person. Because I mean, they got popular because of it, and that's good for them. But I personally didn't like the video because it was about freaking Thanksgiving, singing through a chicken leg.
Wait, was it on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As long as it's on Thanksgiving, like it's the middle of July.
I might have to double check that actually.
I don't know why I just pulled that hair.
I'd have to double check, but I don't really have.
Fact checks is the number one thing that is at the bottom of our priority list here at DangIT Productions. We take everything at face value the instant it comes out of our mouth.
Yeah. Just like Wikipedia. Like, all right, these kind of digits. Okay, all right, I can do that. No complaints. Even if there's like a very, like, what was it, blatant contradiction. It's like, yeah, no, I'm good with it. You want to just fact check that? No.
Yeah, that sounds like work.
It is work. Especially when you go to college, you have to do a whole bunch of research papers, which need to be really valid with their sources. And so what you end up having to do is just double check, like look at the very bottom of like the articles, just see if there's like if there's a comment section or just like sources listed. Then it's like, okay, it's legit enough. If you really want to be antsy about it, and they really recommend it, you have to click through the links and just make sure those articles are legit as well. But yeah, it's work.
Oh, I'll probably not make it in college. I'll just take it at face value if I'm
Take it at face value.
Take it at face value. Oh, Gutenberg invented the airplane? Gotcha. That is a lie. Gutenberg invented the printing press. Before him, the printed word
Should I fact check you?
Nah, this one's validated.
Okay,
I got it off of Boy Meets World. That show pretty.
I'll take it at face value then.
I think that show fact checked at least once. But yeah, Gutenberg invented the printing press, brought printed word to the common man.
What was that? It was an episode of Drake and Josh where Drake said like one answer, the teacher was like, no. The next person said the exact same answer. It's like, good.
Yes, I remember that.
What was that?
I don't remember the question. It was like, what nationality is some? Italian? Wrong. Gregory. Italian? Correct. That's how you know your teacher hates you.
Right. You have any teachers that like truly hated you?
Have I?
Yeah.
I don't think they hated me. I'm pretty sure they're very disappointed in me. I think one teacher didn't like me, and that was my 7th grade math teacher, Mrs. Jackson. That's it.
Mrs. Jackson.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I remember Mrs. Jackson.
I was mean to her daughter.
Oh, really?
A lot.
Man, some other person in my class.
It wasn't even like, oh, I'm a boy and I have a crush on you, so I'm going to pick on you. It was, no, I don't like you. I'm just going to make you feel terrible about yourself.
No, there was someone in my class in 7th grade who had the same class as me in Mrs. Jackson's class. I think I said class like 3-4 times in that sentence. But
nah, it's good.
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We'll fact check later.
Okay. No, this guy just blatantly sits in front of the guy. He's like, Miss Jackson, you're hot.
Wow.
Yeah, just straight up. And everyone knew it. Everyone thought the same thing.
I didn't. I did not think Miss Jackson was hot.
Okay. That's totally understandable. It was another Justin.
You know who was a real looker? Miss Racine.
Miss Racine. Oh my God. What? I can't. I don't have an image of it. Yeah, I'll take it at face value.
I was about to say, if you remember who she was, you'd laugh at what I said.
Okay.
She was the 6th grader Earth and science teacher, science and English teacher.
She was kind of like the parallel to like the English and math teacher that I had.
Who'd you have?
Like, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was just kind of like the parallel.
Who was your math teacher?
Same person. It was just like I think it was math, science for her, and then another one was English and social studies.
Who was your English and social studies teacher then?
It was Mr. Hunt.
Oh, Mr. Hunt. Yeah,
He
I
was
had
great.
Racine for science and English, and then I had Mrs. Locke and Mrs. Liam for math and social studies.
Huh.
Yeah, and ever since then, it was always Mrs. Locke, even when she came to the high school and was a doctor then.
A doctor.
Yeah, I didn't
What?
call her Dr. Locke. It was Mrs. Locke.
Man, this is a school. You're Mrs. Locke here.
Yeah, it was Mrs. Locke, Principal Bernie, Curtis, and then Mr. Cullen.
Okay.
I didn't have a personal relationship with him. He was too new.
But yeah, is there anything else that we needed to discuss? Like kind of jumping back from like the pilot episode.
From the pilot episode?
Yeah. We talked about how it was DJ's last day, and we just basically talked about all the things that happened on that day. Did we talk about the monster thing?
We did talk about Monster.
Okay. God, the monster. Like, really, though, that just happened.
It really did happen. It's just like the truck. The truck really happened.
I'm sure a lot of people don't know about the truck.
Do you want to say it?
Yeah, I'll do it. So basically, it all started with a prank idea that I had. Like, I need to make a prank, I'm pretty sure it'll get a lot of views that way. And so what I ended up thinking about was, like, what would people not hate entirely? And I got this off of, like, a tweet from Will Ferrell saying, like, I stuck a sticky note on someone's car saying, sorry about the damage. Just randomly. He didn't do it, actually, but he just did it to see someone's reaction to it. And I thought, yeah, that was really funny. I think I'll do that in the form of a video. So I recruited Gabe. We went out to one of us shopping centers nearby, and we just sticky note everything while recording our process. The thing is that we didn't really, the way I had it in mind, I didn't want to just put it as a vlog. I wanted to make it just its own video. But that was the case. That's just what happened. And there was one case where these two, it was a couple, they came in from separate cars, and they parked right next to each other. They just start talking. They head over to like one of the shops like right across. And Gabe and I were like, okay, we gotta tag them right now. So we run into both cars and we just tagged them. We headed back maybe a good 2 or 3 parking spots away from them and just observed and waited. And then they finally come back. They just kind of look weirdly at the sticky notes. And then they all go into one car and just leave the truck behind. We were both like, wait, what just happened?
They really just left the truck there, though.
And so
really, though, they left the truck.
And so it
How long
ended.
were we there? Like 2 hours?
Yeah.
And the truck just stood there?
And so the rest of the time we were spent like just tagging other cars with sticky notes. We just ended up having like these little tiny episodes just saying, seriously though, that truck.
That truck, though.
And you were like, for real though, what happened?
They really just left the truck there.
It was.
I really just don't understand it.
Why would you leave a truck
I don't
in the
know.
middle of nowhere?
If you were going to do that, you might as well just show up in the same vehicle and do your business.
Do
Unless
carpooling.
they were sneaking around and shouldn't have been together, which is why they had to come in 2 separate cars.
There's always a backstory to everything.
Backstory, flashback.
Is that from something?
I don't know.
No, you just kind of did it on the fly.
Just did it on the fly.
Okay. Well, basically, I wasn't going to go anywhere with that. But, yeah, there's a lot of backstory to things. So whenever you come across something that just seems just out of place, there's got to be a backstory to it.
Unless there isn't. It's true.
I was going to say something a little personal about your life, but I felt like it would be really inappropriate to say it in front of the camera.
What were you going to say?
Something about you and your last relationship.
Oh. Oh, about why we couldn't go to the other filming location that you brought up?
Yeah.
Desecrating holy grounds.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
I'm not going to say what kind of church it was, because that might offend some friends.
It might offend some friends. Oh man, that just reminded me instantaneously of DJ. Now he's gonna leave. He's gone for 2 years.
He is gone for 2 years, but don't worry, he'll be back. And
He will.
If anything, we can go to Tuscan.
We could drive there.
That time I purposely said Tuscan instead of Tucson.
Okay.
Because I remember last time I legitimately thought it was called Tuscan because I'd said it so many times that Tucson just didn't sound right to me.
Man, We could honestly just drive there. I
Yeah.
remember DJ and I driving to Vegas and back.
It's like a 3-hour drive?
It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive, actually.
Not if you drive the way you guys drove. Didn't you say you made it to Vegas and back in like 3 hours?
No, driving to Vegas and back in a day. We basically started off at like 9 a.m. in the morning, then we drove over, we made
9
it there,
a.m. in the morning?
and we got back at like 4 or 5 p.m.
I think I was the only one that caught that. 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
You're right. You are a bit redundant sometimes.
Yeah, sorry. I am a bit redundant. It happens.
It does. I do the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't notice it. It must be I just take it at face value.
Always at face value.
Always at face value. This generation's about face value.
Yeah. Why not? Why put effort into it if the internet already did it for you? Even if it lied. You can't put anything on the internet that isn't true.
That's true. Okay, so how long we've been? Oh, it's been 16 minutes.
Wow.
16 minutes. I remember doing the pilot episode, it felt like we were talking for like 30, 40 minutes. It was only 15 minutes.
Yeah, it really didn't seem like that long.
I think it's the same case right here.
I think so too. And see, the weird thing is, like, they don't realize this unless you plan on like doing jump cut.
Right.
But we're talking to two different cameras for the audio effect. That way, we make sure we get a
good solid like vocal audio.
Yeah,
and then
more solid sound.
Right, and you can hear all the echoes around us. So I'm hoping that having two cameras to record the audio will definitely help out as far as just getting our voice.
Another thing, I think it's good that we did it with the Hershey wall instead of the actual atrium.
Yeah.
Because then we'd be talking into the Hershey wall, which is a more direct echo. So it'll be a lot louder and more pronounced than it is right now.
Correct. Okay. So I can't. Well, what else are we going to talk about? It seemed like the first episode went so well, and I was thinking like, oh, we'll get the same results. No, we have to talk about something. We got to find a topic about stuff.
Because we didn't really do much today, and we didn't really think of a topic to talk about prior.
Well, we could just start with just the days following after our last podcast then, which was like 2 days ago.
It was 2 days.
It was 2 days.
What did we do today? We went things.
Yeah, I wanted to discuss, like, for the previous podcast, I wanted Gabe to just give me all the footage for that, or for the recording, because we didn't have any visual effects on that thing. And so what ended up happening is that was a bust.
Yeah, terrible bust. We told you why. And
then
I'll work on that later.
Yeah, you'll work on that later. And then after that, we decided, you decided, I want to play DJ Hero. And I was like, you know what? Sure.
Yeah, I wanted to try DJ. I never tried it, and then I tried it, and I'm like, wow.
It's a fun game.
It's fun, but if you play it on expert and you have no experience with it,
it's
screw that game.
This is screw that game.
Those boxes. Let's just go.
You forget those boxes. Don't worry about it.
I'll admit this though, they do have good tracks, and I like the way that they blend some of the songs together.
Yeah, I love that too. It's definitely intended towards either recreational or just like going out to a party and actually having the game on you.
Yeah.
Especially with like the free, like just
like party mode, I think it is.
Yeah, the party mode thing where it's just like, I'm pretty sure it's the one where you just can let it play by itself, or
let it play, let it play.
No, we're not gonna carry on the trend anymore.
Why?
Because we still have Let It Go.
We do still have Let It Go, but this isn't Let It Go.
It's Let It Play.
It's Let It Play.
It's pretty much the same thing, though.
It's pretty much the same thing, but it isn't.
It is the same thing.
You're the same thing.
You have it intended to make it the same tone and everything.
Shh, they don't know that.
They know it for sure. If anyone's watched Frozen, all the videos that are about Let It Go or just whatever song in that friggin' movie. No offense, I really do like the movie, but there's so many Let It Go's and whatever songs that doesn't come to mind because no one forget it. No one remembers the other songs except for Let It Go. It was like the honest. No, put your hand down.
But
put your hand down.
I have a comment.
Okay, just a comment.
I remember. Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh, that's true. But I always think about Let It Go.
I know. Whenever I think of Frozen, I think of
do you want to build a snowman? All right. I was wrong about that. People in the comments could just definitely road rage right now. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
I totally made a mistake. That's my bad. But
yeah, you did.
You failed. Oh, geez, thanks, Gabe.
You're welcome. Well, I'm just a friend that way. That's the thing.
Honesty.
Honesty. The thing about friendship. But yeah, for me, the movie peaks at the end of that song.
Yeah.
I watched that movie for that song, and then it's just like, I'm done.
So basically, everything else just kind of drops in sentiment or whatever you feel.
It can still be a great movie afterwards. It's just, it peaked.
It peaked at that point.
Yeah.
You want to build a snowman.
Like, if I could watch the movie just to that point and then not be able to finish the rest of the movie, I'll be fine. But if I can't get to that point in the movie, or if it's even halfway through the song, I'll just be mad.
It's like 30 minutes.
Why?
It's like 30 minutes worth of the movie.
Is it really that far in?
I don't know.
I think it's only like, what? Like, I don't know, like...
I mean, there's that song opening, and then there's another opening. I don't know. No, it's pretty fit.
Strike the frozen heart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Something, ha!
Okay, so it's probably 15 minutes then.
Probably, because that's like
it's like 2 songs.
That's like a 6-minute song, and then they have Elsa blowing Anna's head off with the ice beam,
and
then the unexplained trolls.
Yeah, unexplained trolls.
Rock trolls.
They're just there.
They are just there. It's kind of like Olaf coming to life.
Yeah, they don't explain it.
It happens. Don't worry. Just know that it happens.
It's a real life snowman. There
we brought him to life.
All right,
how? Don't worry.
All right, we're at 21 minutes at this point. For people who are watching the video live, then it might be shorter.
Would this count as live?
I mean, live when it's on the YouTube. That's what all the people call it. You just call it live on. It's now live.
It is live. It would be live when you put it up.
Yeah, but then maybe 4 or 5 years ahead, when people just decide to watch this video of all other videos, it is episode 1. So.
It's no longer live.
Okay.
Hey, you guys.
How do you do that?
How do I do what? That voice?
How do you do that voice?
I don't know. It's all on the throat.
Hey, you guys.
You just kind of have to like open up your throat, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. My throat does something. I feel it right here when I do it.
The Adam's apple just kind of like rings a little bit. So many inside jokes.
It is. A lot of these will make sense if we actually, at some point, put these videos up.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, I can't say if you watch every single video that we make, and it would make sense. But then you have to be us to know.
Yeah.
You have to be behind the scenes with behind the scenes.
To a point, you kind of have to be here to get some of the inside jokes, but a lot of them. I'm trying to talk Dang into, like, we have to make a skit somewhere around this inside joke that way people can understand it.
Just more. Like a tutorial,
yeah.
Just like all the signs and all the things that we say. Like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Forget those boxes. Don't worry about it.
Felix, are you wearing my heels?
No. And then she comes.
I'm pretty sure people have seen that video.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, the most subscribed dude on Facebook, I'm pretty sure.
Have you seen Pewd's Harlem Shake? That's one's hilarious.
I haven't. Like I said, I haven't watched PewDiePie in a while. Yeah. I watch Rooster Teeth Let's Play.
It's the biggest WTF out there, as far as like Harlem Shakes are concerned.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh, I might have to give it a watch then.
Yeah. Or not.
Or not.
You can
or nah.
Or nah. That's my thing.
It is your thing, but it's funny.
Or nah. Because think about nah. The word nah is something you can't really take seriously.
No.
You see, when someone says no, just no. It just kind of sets you off a little bit because
it's a sharp word.
It's a sharp word, such as like nope.
But then nope seems more.
Nope.
It seems a little younger. Yeah, less sharp. It's like being stabbed by a spoon. It hurts to a point if done harsh enough. You can brush it off.
Yeah, you can brush it. But then there's nah, which is pretty much slang for no and nope.
It is. Nope is slang for no, and nah is slang for a word that is slang for nope.
Nah is something you'd say just to make sure people don't take you seriously. No. That word, the reason I started saying nah was, it all started with a friend of mine and we went on a bus.
Not me.
Okay, not Gabe. But another friend of mine, we went over to, let's just say a play, just because I don't have the words in me right now. We had to go for a play for like our English class, and it was for Macbeth. And I was like, man, I don't really want to watch Macbeth.
What light through yonder window breaks because this is the wrong play.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's the wrong play.
Hey, Romeo and Juliet is a beautiful story about how two emotionally unstable children kill themselves because parents refuse to allow them to be with each other.
Have you seen the modern version of that with guns?
God, that's
a stupid one.
It's so terrible.
It's terrible. It's terrible, but it's so hilarious because it's so terrible. But
I didn't even find it funny out of irony.
Okay.
I just like despise that whole thing.
I just liked how they just used guns, but they still had the words like unaltered.
Yeah. My broadsword, nigga, that's a gun.
Oh no, it just seemed so off. But anyway, I was just talking to my friend. I just said, man, I don't really want to watch Macbeth. And he was just like, yeah, me neither. And I was thinking to myself, like, what would be funnier instead? What if we watched one like Or Nah? Or Nah. The play is called Or Nah. And so we just had that as a running gag throughout the entire like screening. And it was just like, dude, I got 2 tickets for Or Nah. Or Nah.
Or nah.
That's how we greet each other now. Or Nah.
See, the thing is, wait, did the battery die?
I don't know. No.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, the battery died.
Huh, go figure. What battery is that? Sorry, guys. This is why we had 2 cameras set up.
Yeah, this actually worked out fine. I guess we're using this one for the video, unless you want to have that one up until the point that it dies.
Yeah, that's weird. You see how professional we are.
Yeah, we use batteries that die.
Oh, that's why. You had the hour and a half, and then you had that pre-recording all the way as we were walking around.
Right. We didn't bring the bag, did we?
We brought the bag right there.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. We could switch it off.
Yeah, go ahead and switch it. Then we could, what's it called? Flip back.
We can revert it back.
Alright, so the thing is, I find that story very hard to believe simply because I don't believe Dang has friends other than DJ and myself. I don't see him with other people.
That's true.
There is a girl he's trying to get at, but
that's not happening. Trust me.
that's not happening.
That's not going to happen.
He kind of threw himself into the friend zone prior to anything.
I did, but the problem is that I think she's just kind of grown a little old of it. She's just done with it already. That's the problem. Like, if you hold off on a date for too long, the sparks just kind of cease to exist.
So if she sees this, do you think she'll know who we're talking about?
See. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
She'll know.
She'll know. So hi.
We're not going to say names, but you know who you are.
Yeah, we're not going to say names, but I say hi, and
At that time.
like, I don't know. You don't talk to me. You should message me on Facebook or shoot me a text. I think you have my number. I don't know. I don't know things anymore.
No.
What?
You're just trying to take advantage of the fact that she's just like not interested in me anymore.
No.
She never was.
No, I'm
anyway.
taking advantage of the fact that I don't really talk to old friends anymore from high school. Yeah.
Also, I need to flip this thing over.
Yeah, that way we can see what we're looking
The
at.
viewfinder on the camcorder.
And
All right.
back?
Yeah,
Are we
we're back.
on that?
We're recording.
Okay, we're back on that now.
But,
so you really want to close it at half an hour?
Yeah, I think that's a moderate time. I don't think anyone can sit around for an hour, per se, and just watch everything. Unless it's very entertaining, which that talk was for the pilot episode.
Oh my god, that pilot episode, that
We just jumped from
the lost episode. We put it up. It's no longer pilot. It's lost episode.
It's just the lost episode.
Yeah, this one will be pilot.
This will be pilot. This will be pilot episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Pilot episode. Take 1.
Take 1.
All right, but no. I was going on about something, but I don't remember. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not going to try and get at her.
Okay.
I'm texting a girl that I've been trying to get at for a while.
Oh, okay. But
see,
yeah,
I want to give you details about it, but at the same time I don't.
not now.
Because, like, I've told her that I like her, but at the same time, I feel it kind of, like, went over her head a little.
Yeah. Okay, this is really weird. The first time I actually asked out a girl, like, just said blatantly, I basically wanted to ask you out on a date. I made sure I said a date to make sure she knew. And when she said yes, I was like, wait a minute. After that entire day, it took me 2 days to really just think about everything that I said. Like, she knows it's a date, right? You know, she knows what a date is, right? She knows my intentions, correct?
My intentions are of the purest deviance.
It's just, I don't know. It was a weird thing because that was the first time a girl said yes to me as far as like a date's concerned. But then again, I didn't really try either. So yeah.
The weird thing is, it wasn't until high school, after who was it that broke up with me? After Allison broke up with me, or we had to stop going out because she stopped going to the school freshman year.
Huh.
It wasn't until then that I'd actually been rejected by a girl.
Really?
Yeah, and it wasn't until my sophomore year. Actually, let me backtrack a bit. I'm trying to remember now. It wasn't until after I broke up with her sophomore year that I started getting rejected by girls. I was like so confused because, well, the first girl I dated, you know who that is. I kind of want to not drop as many names as possible.
Sure.
So yeah. So I asked her out somehow, like something weird happened and I ended up asking her out and she was like, sure, why not? I was like, awesome.
Wait, what was that one situation where you're just walking back and forth, just trying to get the words out? Or was that,
oh, no.
Was that the first one? Or that was just...
That was on Sydney.
Okay.
I'm talking about elementary school, like 5th grade.
Ooh, the hormones were real even back then.
Hormones have always been real.
They've always been real.
The first, I guess you could say my first girlfriend, I guess you could say, was in kindergarten.
Whoa.
Start them young.
Train them young. Wait, what? Please ignore what I'm saying. I have no idea what I'm saying.
Oh, but, yeah. There was that, and then it wasn't until after I broke with Allison that I started getting rejected, and I was like, oh my god, this is a real thing?
Man, I was always rejected. Even though I didn't really ask a lot of girls out, really. It was just more like, hey, I like you, period.
Yeah, that was pretty much how I got to the point. It was like, I'll find a girl that's nice, and we'll hang out for a bit, and then if I feel things are getting pretty up there, I'll ask her out. And then, like, months later, I'm like, man, I need a girl. I need to meet a woman. They keep me company at night, even through text. The company, I need it. And then it was just like, I like you. Let's do something. As you would say, how about nah?
How about nah? That's how you need to approach everything. How about nah?
But, yeah, it wasn't until then that I started getting rejected. And then it happens a lot more than I'd like.
Yeah, I think every guy feels the same way. Almost every guy.
You know, there's those dudes like, hey, you know you wanted to get at this. I do. You want to go out? I do. Ha! No.
Ha! No.
How about no?
How about no?
Like, yeah, you know that of both men and women, there are those that can just like, you want to go out? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Just like they don't know the word no.
Or nah.
Or nah.
Or nah.
Oh my god.
Or nah.
But yeah, so that was weird the first time it happened. Now it's happening a lot.
I feel you. I've always felt that
I've
way.
been there the last few times.
Yeah.
Let's see, there's a girl in and out, then the other girl in and out, then the third girl in and out.
That's hilarious, though. Should we tell that story? Can we tell that story?
Do you want to tell the story? Or
We'll collaborate on it.
All right.
Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with
Stop.
a whole...
Collaborate and listen. That's all.
Dang gave our... darn it, I lost it.
That's the only part of the song I know. Wait, what song is that? Is that
Yeah, it's like Ice Ice Baby.
Oh, it is Ice Ice?
It's like, it's stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a whole new invention. That's all I got.
Oh.
But let's just get started with the story.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it all started on the night at In Now. I think Gabe and I went for a pool prior to the time. So when we came to,
it wasn't the pool that time.
Oh,
the pool was when when I was assaulted by hot high school senior girls and college volleyball girls, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
Okay, but let's save that for after this. For after this one. So it started off as a night at In-N-Out. We claimed our little corner seat in In-N-Out because that's just Gabe's corner. I was like, you know what?
I've sat there every time.
All right,
unless it's been taken by some bastard people.
Then we had to resort to the second spot.
Yeah, we had to resort to the second spot, which is the spot where we filmed the hashtags will be the end of us.
Yes, that's good memory. Yes, hashtags will be end of us. I was thinking about the subway hashtag thing, conspiracy, but whatever. We got to talk about that.
We did come out with that video first.
Okay, you won't understand, but maybe we'll get to it some other time.
All right,
but so after we've eaten, I see Gabe just kind of staring off to the register. I was like,
as I normally do when I see a cute girl, I just kind of stare.
But I was like, yeah, whatever. And then that's when Gabe comes and talks to me and says, "Hey, that girl's really cute." I'm like, "Is she?" Oh, okay. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So you want to just ask her out or something? I want her number, he says. And I was like,
yeah,
you know what?
I just wanted to keep it real simple. I just
Very
wanted her
simple.
number, mainly because I didn't have money or a mode of transportation. So a date would be kind of awkward if I came picking her up with a bus pass.
We're like, beep, beep, piggyback. Beep,
I'll
beep.
piggyback you to the 3-mile destination.
I'll piggyback you to the nearest Disneyland.
See, I ain't even even if I had a car, I ain't about that life. That's like an anniversary type deal. Like, I'll do it for you, like anniversary, birthday, Valentine's Day, but nah, not a normal date.
But
You get movies and a picnic.
no, picnic's nice. Anyway, off topic again.
Always.
Always off topic. We always get distracted somehow. That's why I think the podcasts are going to be really successful if we try at least. So yeah, Gabe tells me like, "Oh, I want this girl's number." I'm like, "Okay, well, actually, you know what? We're not actually leaving until you get that girl's number."
He made it a point that we weren't going to leave.
Yeah,
He makes it a point every time I find a cute girl that we're not going to leave.
because sometimes you just need the extra push.
That's not even a push. That is you shackling me to the radiator.
It's you in this like very enclosed space, and you have to do something in order to escape. That's what I'm trying to set you up with. That's how real wingman works.
You throw me in the first Saw movie contraption. I'm shackled to a pipe and have to get a bone saw.
Yeah, somehow. Somehow. I don't expect you to figure it out, but maybe. Maybe with some
Do you
luck.
want to play a game?
Sure.
Do I have a choice? No.
Nah.
Then why ask?
Do I have a choice? Nah.
All right. So, Justin, being the great wingman he is, after a good, 15 minutes of each, I got this.
I got this.
I would say that about, well, no, ranging from about 15 seconds to a minute between each one. I'm just like, I got this.
I got this.
Nerve dying as soon as I hit the period of that sentence.
And at a certain point, he was just like, "Then keep you on, wingman." I'm like, "I guess, sure." And so I was like, "Come on, let's do it." And so we walk up to the register, and everything seems handy dandy. We just have to wait for this couple to be done ordering, and then all of a sudden, this guy shows up.
Okay, I'll tell him this part. Okay, so we get up to the line, and there's this couple taking their dear sweet time to order one of the 5 things on that menu.
It's always that 5 things.
There's 5 things on the menu, people. Come on. It should not take 10 minutes to think of an order. But anyway, so she was the only cashier up at the moment. And then out of the blue, another cashier comes up, and he gives us a look like, "I can take your order."
And I just looked at Gabe.
He looked at me. I'm like, "We're still thinking." And then he's like, "All right." About a minute after that, he's like, "I can take your order." And I kind of flash him a look like, "I don't want you to take my order."
I don't want you to be the one to take my order.
Yeah, so I give him that look for a good, I don't know, 15
I'm
seconds.
not the customer you're looking for.
Like a good 15 to 30 seconds. And then finally, he looks to his left and sees the girl, smiles at me, and then walks off to go do something else. And then the couple finally finishes their order, walks away. I step forward. I go to the girl, and another cashier, this time a female cashier, so it's even more awkward. And then, Dang, being the great wingman he is, starts with this.
I was like, "Hi, actually, I'm not here to order something. My friend wants to talk to you about something." I just go ahead and show them to the register.
And then I'm just like dumbfounded at what just happened, so off guard. I'm just like, and then I proceeded to ask for her number in the most awkward, idiotic, shy way possible. And she's like, I'm actually not available. I'm just like, okay. And then we left.
No, the thing is, like, we walked back to our table, and I was like, you felt defeated in that situation. I was like, I don't know what I said, but it was really funny because the three walked.
We need to retreat.
And I was like, there's times where you'll be taken, and there's just times where you need to get the hell out of the situation. And you're like, wait, what? Let's go. It's like, we just exited left.
Exit stage left.
Exit stage left.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, what time are we at? We're at 41 minutes.
We're at 41 minutes. See, I'm telling you, an hour is long enough for us to get all of our topics out of the way. Sure, it's long, but it gets our topics out of the way for an entire week.
That's true. But then we always have to make the intro and then the closing thing.
Yeah. Well, the last closing we did on the lost episode, it was like perfect, and it took 10 seconds exactly.
Yeah, because you were filming with your potato, which you can only film for an hour.
Oh, I'm sorry that an hour is not good enough for you.
That's not what I meant. I just wanted to say potato.
I know you did. You're an ass. Just like the freaking tennis video. Drop the bass.
Okay, wait, that was a perfect situation, and you admitted that you would do the same thing if you knew how to edit the video. And we both agreed that DJ would do the same thing, despite his good scout policy.
That is true. But yeah, I'm like weirded out at how awake I've been today. I'm on 4 hours of sleep.
4 hours?
Yeah, I went to sleep at 2 and woke up at 6.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I woke up refreshed. I was like, man, I'm ready to go tackle the day, but it's hot, so I'm just going to avoid things.
Yeah. And then I ask you, like, hey, can you send the videos over? And then after that, and after DJ the audio files, sorry. Oh, excuse me.
Well, excuse me, princess. Oh, God, that just reminded me of the video. Uncle, what is she? What is all that? What is she? What if I want to her that? I gotta know if she's family. What is she? Uncle, Link, save me. Shut up, Zelda. What is she? Uncle, Zelda, what is she?
If you guys have ever watched Ego Raptor, his animations.
Oh my god. What was it? The Awesome, the Legend of Zelda Link to Awesome?
Something like that. Link to Awesome. Yeah. It had something to do with the word. They always had awesome in the name.
Yeah, because I think they were making fun of Link to the Past.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so it was like Link to Awesome.
But the next time we went in and out, that was the pool thing where we wanted to go ahead and just take a dip in the pool nearby our house, and our individual houses. We don't live together. That'd be chaotic if we did.
We're like brothers, but closer.
We had to add in the heartbeat. But yeah,
you did the heartbeat wrong though. It's
it always had to be the.
Remember, even band instruments sound like that.
Even we need to make a video where the only sound effect is that as we used to walk, it's just like handshakes like kissing sound effects are like.
That's actually a good video idea. We should do that.
If everything had one sound effect.
What if the world had one sound effect?
Okay, at least that's in the recorded files, so I can look back on it. It's like, that's a good idea. I'll do it.
Watch the 105 subscribers we agreed on that aren't people we know. They're gonna be like, when is this video coming out? Do it already!
Uncle, what is she?
What is she?
Where is it? Okay, so...
¿Dónde están las drogas?
So we need to... I want to really talk about that other story, the other failure in now, because that was hilarious.
Okay, so this time we were at the pool, and I just had regular shorts on.
I had my my trunks on.
Yeah, he had trunks on. I just had basketball shorts from UCLA.
UCLA. Yeah, UCLA.
UCLA.
Yeah,
UCLA. But so we get to In-N-Out, and it's just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just get something to eat. Day's over. We had fun.
Okay.
And what was that?
No, that's just kind of like it does that.
Does it?
Yeah, the camcorder does that. It shows like images on its viewfinder just to tell you stuff.
But it doesn't look like it's recording right now.
Is it? What the hell? Is it already filmed?
Yeah, because it's a 16 gig.
Is it 16 gig?
I switched it for our bunk video. All right, so we're doing another technical difficulties cut at 46 minutes. I love how I basically sabotaged this prior.
That's cool. I'm not even mad.
Well, while you're doing that, I can finish the story.
Okay.
So we went to In-N-Out. I'm looking bummy as hell. I'm wearing hiking boots, long shorts, basketball shorts that are too long, like too big around the waist for me. And then I don't even remember what shirt I was wearing. I think I was just wearing a random shirt. So I wasn't matching. Everything was ill-fitted. And I'm just like, oh, God, I feel so bummy. And then that just happens to be the time that every cute girl in the entire area decides to come to that In-N-Out. I mean, we got high school seniors that I'm pretty sure were either 17, 18, when, well, I'm 19, so it's not that weird.
It's not that weird.
It's not that weird.
Don't worry about it.
If we follow the creep rule, which is half your age plus 7, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, half your age plus 7,
So
that
it
gives
feels like
me, I don't know math right now.
We'll say
9.5 plus 7, 16.5. So I'm cool even with that if they were 17 by half a year. But anyway, so we were doing that, and that's back on. You didn't press record.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's on standby.
Okay. Now we're recording.
All right, we're back to that. Are we gonna? We should probably sing after
Sing.
this.
Yeah, no, I can pretty much pick it up after this.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
All right. So, yeah. So there's the high school senior girls that are just like, some of them were absolutely gorgeous.
They're well dressed too.
They were well dressed. They just came from like
A prom or something.
it was like the Avid school function feast banquet.
In other
Party.
words, it's a formal thing. In other words,
They
it's
came from what word did I use?
I don't. I think you said something about Avid, but I just kind of.
No, like what word did I use? It's not a ball. It's not a.
Essentially, it was a formal thing.
I used a big word though. I don't remember what word it was though. It was
Did you say helicopter?
I regret showing you that video now.
No, I've known that video for a long time.
All right, so I'll get back to that word later. If I think of it after this video is done, you're gonna have to throw in the annotations. This is the word Gabe was thinking of.
Okay.
But so yeah, they came from some fancy dance, and then after they came in, we're ordering their food.
Mind you, yeah, we're in our corners.
Yeah, we're in our corner, always in the corner.
Always in the corner.
And at that moment, an entire oh my God, I hate myself remembering it because it's just like that's a wasted opportunity. I look so bummy. A local college girls volleyball team came in, still in their uniforms, and I'm just like,
you gotta give praise for the person who developed volleyball outfits and uniforms because,
he's the second runner-up for Man of the Century.
Yeah, right next to who was the first one?
The first one was Mad Jack Churchill.
Okay.
And then the other one was the White Death. I don't
Oh
know
yeah, the White
dude's
Death.
name.
Well, White Death is.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
That was
You
his
can look
nickname.
it up. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
you
look
can
at White Death. He's a
He's.
I believe he was a Polish sniper. Or no, he was a Finnish sniper. But yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. And so I'm just like, oh my God, why does this have to happen on the day that I look just so bummy? And Justin's right there basically laughing, and then some girl stands up that was sitting next to us and walks away, and she's just like so perfectly proportionate in all the right places. I'm just like staring at her as she's walking by.
It was very noticeable.
It was extremely noticeable. I made sure it was noticeable. I wanted her to notice, all right? I wanted her to notice me, noticing her, notice her. All right? And then if she were to come over, I'd be like, so, I couldn't help but notice you, noticing me, notice you. So I'd like to give you notice that I'd like to get them digits.
Get them digits, though.
But no, and it doesn't just staring at me, just like
staring at me, and staring at you, staring at her, hoping that you notice her.
Yeah. And so he's like, Gabe, I saw that whole thing.
Gabe, I saw the whole thing. I was like, you were like, don't judge me.
It was just, oh man, these women were so beautiful. Like it would be rude for me not to stare how good they looked.
And so, basically, what ended up happening was that I just told him, like, you can ask one of these girls out. I don't mind that. I don't mind waiting. And you were just like, man, let's just get out. And if there's someone out there, then I'll ask them out. We go outside. The whole volleyball team's in at one table, and you're like, we just kind of hang out the front entrance.
So
I don't know what to do.
all of volleyball is sitting at one table, and then all the girls from the Avid thing,
formal thing,
we're at like underneath a shade structure, which is like 4 or 5 tables. And so I'm coming out, and I'm just so overwhelmed by all the things that are just around me. I didn't mean things as in like women or things. I'm just like, just by everything. I'm just like, oh my God.
I can't even right now.
Like, I was like, all right, Justin, I'm going to at least stop by one of them and try and get their number.
And I was like, okay, I'll be right behind you.
We start walking. I look to my left, see the girls at the volleyball team. Keep walking. Look to my left, see the girls from the formal. And we just kept walking to the car.
Basically beeline straight to the car.
It might as well have been. Oh my God.
And see, it doesn't stop there, because once we get to the car, I sit down and I see Gabe just kind of sitting like on the side of the car, just like contemplating like whether I should just try it.
I'm just thinking, I have so much regret right now. I have to go back and at least fail.
And I basically said, just to encourage him to go, I was just like, I actually farted in here. You might want to just stay out there and still contemplate. And you're like,
and I was like, you know what? And then I went, talked to the cutest volleyball girl there, asked for her number, and she just kind of like, no. I was like, all right.
Walked back, and I was like,
walked back in defeat, and just like, retreat.
Sometimes there's times where you get it, and there's times where you need to get the hell out of that situation. But then, let's go. Man, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just go.
Man, that's strike 2. I feel bad as a wingman.
You do good.
Well, technically, a wingman's supposed to ask out the ugliest girl. Or like the girl you're not intending to. Well,
yeah, but we're not going to bars, so there is no ugly friend.
That's true. But, wait, why did I say that's true? But, essentially, the wingman's supposed to, like, get all the attention of the other girls that the guy, your main man, is trying to not get into.
Wow, excellent wording.
Excellent wording. Basically, I had to distract everyone else except for the girl you're aiming for. And I did not do that. In fact, I should have went up to that cashier and said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friend's not trying to ask you out, so I'm going to ignore you.
What?
I can just say straight up, no, that's just stupid. We're just glad that we just kind of pushed through in that first attempt. Second attempt, I didn't know what I could do for you.
You know what?
There's so many of them.
There's really nothing either of us could do.
The thing is that for guys, it's so hard to ask out a girl when they're in numbers. It's like a barrier. Imagine the girl you like at the epicenter, and all around them is a barrier, individual girls surrounding them for making sure that she is safe. That's exactly how I felt in middle school. Oh my God.
It always seemed like the girl you liked was in the center of a circle of girls.
Yeah. 2 were pretty sure they were trying to protect her from anything, specifically me. No.
How about no?
Oh man, too much nah.
All the nah.
Okay, we're at 54 minutes.
Woo! We're nearing an hour.
An hour. It's not as good as episode 0. I don't know how we can manage that.
The pilot episode was just so... I think it's because we were tired.
We were tired, and we were contemplating stuff. We talked about ghosts. We talked about things that happened, which were actually eventful, versus today, which was not so much.
You know what that means?
What?
We must do more eventful things.
We are going to go scuba diving.
We are. That is an excellent thing for
the podcast, or even just a DangIT Productions video. Although we don't have a GoPro, so maybe that would be that you only get half. You only get like a fraction of what a true experience scuba dive would be with a GoPro.
Yep. So, do we want to postpone this to next week? Yeah, let's just postpone this one next week.
They won't even know at that point.
Yeah, we'll just say, this Saturday we did this.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are awesome! Woo!
Okay, so maybe
we don't have to tell them we did it the week prior.
Okay. All right. So I think that's everything that needs to be said and done here on this episode 1 of the DangIT Podcast. Is that what we're going to call it?
DangIT Podcast?
Yeah, because I just kind of tagged DangIT on top of anything, in front of anything.
Yeah, that is true. You do.
Yeah, I do.
Everything.
DangIT vlogs. DangIT skits. I don't do DangIT skits.
It's just skits.
These are just skits. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
When I do DangIT vlogs, then I did a Dang reviews once, and that was it.
All one of them.
All one of them.
Was it the Cora one?
No. Although that would have
What
been.
was the Cora Xbox One that you did?
That was just a random vlog to be talking
okay.
about it. DangIT reviews was just like, okay, I'm actually going to review this. I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it, like in detail.
Reviews.
We could do reviews. You could do reviews.
I could do reviews.
We could
just have like an entire setup of videos.
Yeah, we could.
Because we have our skits on Fridays. We're now going to try podcasts on Wednesdays.
And we could do like reviews on whatever days. It would just be a whole bunch of jam-packed on the DangIT Productions channel.
Jam-packed. Daily updates during the summer.
Yeah. And then not so much after summer.
Yeah. When he's in school, they're going to kind of slow down to pretty much just skits.
I was thinking about doing DangIT vlogs again, but then at the same time I was like, nah, it wouldn't work. Because I got discouraged by it because it's just so much work.
Like the whole time you were speaking it, all I heard was, how about nah?
Right. In translation, how about nah? In fact, I could just put that underneath as a subtitle, just nah.
Yeah.
Just saying or nah, or nah, or nah. How about no?
Oh, man. So, what could I do reviews on?
We could do reviews on,
movies, games.
Probably games.
Television shows?
I don't really watch any TV shows anymore.
Yeah, neither do I.
We can review YouTubers because we're obviously experts on how people should do their videos.
Yeah.
Like everyone else on the comment section.
Everyone in the comment section is a professional YouTuber with 0 videos.
Right. It's true though. They always say that.
But
I try to voice my own opinion. Thank you.
Yeah. My opinion is more important than yours.
How about nah? How about none of that? Shame on you.
But yeah, when it came to the girls at the place, it's exactly as I told you how it is. I was a hunter with 1 bullet, with freaking 10-point bucks everywhere.
And
the thing is, I didn't know which ones had body armor.
Yeah, that's a really good description of that.
Isn't it?
It is. So, is there anything else that we still want to discuss, like what other kind of videos we want to do? So reviews on video games. I don't buy new video games every day, so
yeah, that's
weird.
That's
there's a point where it'll stop until like something else happens.
Mm-hmm.
You have the tech review stuff.
We could GameFly it.
GameFly it. Well, you could be in charge of that.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, we played DJ Hero. That was actually fun.
DJ Hero 2.
At this point, it might as well be called DJ Hero because they just stopped at DJ Hero 2. Oh, big thud.
DJ Hero as well.
DJ Hero and DJ Hero as well.
All right, so we have 30 seconds left in the hour.
Okay. Really?
You just want to talk about something for about 20 seconds and then... What is that? Now what is it doing? Okay, it's still recording.
Yeah, it's still recording. They just show like a little black screen again.
Oh, hey, look, there's people.
Yeah, people.
Hi, people.
Hi, people.
All right, so awkward. Do you want to do the sign-off? We have 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys for watching this podcast. It's not as up in par with the last episode, which no one will ever find until you figure that out.
Yeah.
But let's just sign out. My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
And this has been DangIT Podcast. Oh, I almost had it.
Almost had it.
All right. We stopped the entire video now.